Tell me what happened, Leslie.
Well, I met with Lieberman in the halls outside of the global warming hearing, and I read him the words that he had spoken were written in 1963, and about his feeling for the Black American people and how they deserved the same love as everyone else, that all men were equal and deserving of love. And he said, I recognize those words. And I said, well, you wrote them, and when I read him this thing about humanity, that some white men didn't see the humanity of the black man, and I said, and you don't seem to recognize the humanity of the Iranian men and people, and you're suggesting bombing these people. And he said to his aide that I should get this document. He says, get her this document. And so his aide said, okay. And so he took notes, and then he called up at the office, and they said that they couldn't send it to him, but that he could get it. So I met him again in the halls, and I told him that I needed to meet with him. And then he got in the elevator, and so then I went up to the office to get this document that he promised me, and I was sitting there for maybe 5-10 minutes, and then they said, oh, he's changed his mind, you can't have the document. And I was so upset. It's like, first he made an appointment with me, which he broke, and now he broke his promise of getting me a document. So the man is of no integrity, and I got so upset, and I just I hyperventilated, or maybe I just haven't been drinking enough, or I don't know, but I got really tingly and faint, and I felt really nauseous, and I needed to lay down, and so I wanted to lay down on the floor, and they told me, if you need to lay down, go lay down on the floor in the hallway. You can't lay down in the office, and I couldn't move, and I said, I'm sorry, but I'm laying down right here. So I didn't lay on the floor. I put my head on the chair, and then when the medical team came, they let me lay on the floor because it felt so. I'm fasting because I want to meet with Lieberman, because I've been to Iran, and he's threatened to use military action against Iran, and it's a beautiful country, and 70% of the population is under the age of 30. They're just children, and so I want him to meet with me, and he said he would meet with me, and then he canceled. So I've been fasting so that he'll meet with me.
Save your strength.
There are white men whose insides burn with anxiety and guilt when they consider the way in which other white men have sought to rob the black man of his humanity. I read that to him, and he said, oh, I recognize those words. He wrote it in 1963 for the Yale newspaper. He also wrote, I must conclude, if there is any reason to human existence, and I am convinced that there must be, that man exists to love, and he was created for harmony and growth. Human existence is an act of love, so the love which must exude among each other is not to be limited. It must extend to all men. Lieberman wrote this. Where did he go wrong?